While the threat of an Iranian reprisal on the state of Israel is far from over, there is hope that there could be some progress in the Gaza ceasefire deal that could delay the promised retaliatory strike. However, there is uncertainty that still looms large over a potential deal. In the latest, the American Secretary of State Antony Blinken, believe it or not, has postponed yet another of his West Asia trips. The American President Joe Biden has said that a Gaza ceasefire deal this week could hold Iran back from carrying out a direct offense against Israel. Now, asked if a truce between Israel and Hamas could stave off an Iranian assault, Biden said that that was his expectation. He further added that while negotiations were getting pretty hard, he was not giving up.
We'll see what Iran does, and we'll see what happens if there's any attack. But I'm not giving up.
Tied together. Do you have the understanding that Iran could cease or stop doing an action if a ceasefire deal was possible?
That's my expectation, but we'll see. Thank you.
The Biden's comments have come after the Iranian official said that a promised retaliatory strike could be delayed to allow talks to progress. Now, Hamas is widely expected not to participate in the talks to be held in either Cairo or Doha. The American State Department said on Tuesday that it was working to ensure that Hamas's representatives attend the upcoming talks. The American Secretary of State Antony Blinken postponed his trip to West Asia due to uncertainty about the situation. Now, the trip had never been officially announced. The White House, however, announced that special envoys such as Brett McGurk and Amos Hochstein would visit the region. McGurk will be traveling to Cairo and Doha, while Hochstein would be heading to Beirut. Leaving nothing to chance, the Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant visited an intelligence base in northern Israel, stressing to the soldiers that Israel is preparing all the possibilities in order to be able to counterattack wherever it decides.
We are in days of vigilance and preparedness. The threats from Tehran as well as Beirut may come to fruition. And it is important to explain to everyone that readiness, preparation and alertness are not synonymous for fear and panic.
So as Israel remains on peak alert for an Iranian reprisal, Hamas has said that it has fired some M90 crude rockets. This was their first attack since May. The attack did not lead to any injuries or casualties for the Israelis. Meanwhile, Hezbollah has said that it has launched a series of strikes against sensitive Israeli military sites targeting their technical and espionage equipment. The group further said that it carried out a missile attack hitting the troops around an Israeli military site near the settlement of Matat. Now, for more on this, we spoke with our correspondent Jody Cohen, and this is what she has been reporting from the ground. We asked about the latest on the security situation in the state of Israel. Listen in to what she had to say.
Right, so in the latest, Hezbollah has claimed responsibility for firing a barrage of more than 40 rockets into northern Israel. There were no casualties from that strike, and that's because the Israeli communities have been evacuated on the border with Lebanon. In response, the IDF says that it struck Hezbollah rocket launcher sites, and this comes after Hamas fired 2 rockets at Tel Aviv. Now, this was the first rocket since May from Gaza into Tel Aviv, which is the commercial center of Israel. And the IDF said it struck targets around the position of those Hamas rocket launchers. Now, Israeli Defense Minister Gallant has affirmed that Israel is tracking what's happening in Beirut, Tehran and other places. Israel is still expecting a direct attack from Iran, and commentators suggest that we could see a combined attack from Iran and its proxy Hezbollah, and this is expected to be larger than Iran's strike in April. But US President Biden has suggested that he expects Iran to hold off on its strike against Israel if Israel and Hamas reach a hostage truce deal.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.